Time to answer a question that has probably been on many of your minds, but none of you have actually asked me. And that is, what on earth is an Aussie male doing in the skincare industry? It's a little bit weird, a bit random, that's for sure. And in celebration of passing the monumental mark of 10,000 subscribers on this channel, I thought I would share a little bit of a background story. For those who are watching this for the first time, and most people watching my videos are watching for the first time, my name is Kurt Provost and I am your self-appointed guide to all things Nu Skin. However, now that we're over 10,000 subscribers, maybe I've become the official guide to all things Nu Skin? Originally had zero interest in the skincare industry. I am rather passionate about it today, but that was a very different story over 10 years ago when I was first introduced to Nu Skin. I was 23, on the cusp of turning 24 years old, and when I was introduced to Nu Skin, I didn't want anything to do with it, because what does a 23-year-old Aussie male want to do with skin? What I was very passionate about, however, and what was a very smart move on behalf of the person who introduced me to the company, was they saw that I was very interested in health and well-being and supplementation in particular. I had a big question mark around supplements. I liked the idea of them, however, I couldn't get behind them because I didn't believe that they actually worked. I didn't see any evidence that they worked. But that all changed when I was introduced to a piece of technology called the biophotonic scanner. Check out this video if that's the first time you're hearing of it. I like to nickname it the nutritional lie detector. That transformed my world, because essentially you put your hand in front of it and it is using some incredible technology to measure the carotenoid levels in your skin. Now, if I just spoke gibberish to you and you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's measuring antioxidants, or it's giving you, and extrapolating out from that, giving you a reading of what you're actually absorbing from your diet and or supplements if you're taking it. So you can tell if the way you're living your life is actually working for you on the inside. And it does that without taking any blood, without taking any chunks of your skin, because that's the most accurate way of doing it up until this technology was created. And now this laser beam will take it a measurement as accurate as taking a chunk of your flesh and analyzing what's in it. So that's an incredible breakthrough. I thought that was an incredible breakthrough, and that was something I could really get behind. And I started to, well, the first person I spoke to was my doctor about it. I said, you know what, I think this is an incredible piece of technology. You should check it out. And I'd printed off some little fact sheet of what that product does, what that technology does, what the capabilities are. And I gave it to her and said, have a look. Let me know what you think. Probably not the best pitch in the world, but when you're working with incredible technology like Nu Skin has, it definitely works in our favor because of our good relationship that I had with my doctor. She went and checked out that technology. She actually read that fact sheet, and then she called me up and said, I want to know more. This looks amazing. And so I connected her with someone else who knew a lot more than me, because I knew nothing. And she ended up working with that technology in her clinic, and it went from there. I was in business, and I started to talk about health to as many people as I possibly could, and share this incredible piece of technology, and I built a small business from there. But a strange thing happened, and I will get to the skincare in this moment. A strange thing happened. While I would talk to many people about the importance of good health and taking preventative measures and supplementation and these sort of things, because finally my mind had gotten around the idea of supplements, because I could actually measure the improvements internally thanks to that piece of technology. And I realized that, wow, most supplements don't work, but there are a select few that do, and they're the ones that are worth investing in. They're the ones that are worth your time and energy. So that's what I got behind and started talking to people about. And while I was talking about them, my business partner would often be doing a half-face demonstration talking about the skincare side of Nu Skin, because they are a massive skincare and personal care company. And they would be listening to me, kind of nodding their head like, yeah, I need to change, yeah, health important, yeah. And they're watching someone else's face just completely change. You know, it transforms. Half their face looks young and the other half looks, well, not as good. And they would just say, yeah, that sounds good what you're talking about, but I want that. I want that. And they would be arguing with me to get that product, the skincare product. And I realized, hold on, I'm going about this the wrong way. Maybe I should be giving people what they want first. And they definitely want to work on the outside first. That's most people, the majority. And then once they know, like, and trust the products, once they see the difference and the results, or once they reach a certain result and they're looking to go beyond that, then I can have that conversation with them, and they're probably a lot more open about, all right, the next level is we start working internally as well as externally. And that's when I started to pivot and talk more about skincare and the outside rather than the inside. Now, I still am very passionate about internal health and well-being, but I definitely focus on the outside, and that's what you guys seem to like as well. So if this is the first time hearing this story, I hope it sheds some light on how an Aussie male got into the skincare industry. I also, from a business perspective, had my eyes open to the reality that I may not be the best consumer in the world. However, I recognize that many people around me do use these products every single day. Almost everyone uses something in the health and well-being and the skincare industry and personal care industry. They're using toothpaste, they're using creams, they're using shampoo. And even if I wasn't using those things, then I could still become a supplier of those products and supply all those around me with those products and create a business out of it, rather than just being a somewhat inconsistent consumer of that massive market. And that's exactly what happened from a business perspective, and it has continued to reward me. Those conversations that I had in that very first year of business have continued to reward me for years to come. And I think that is something very special that I fell in love with as well. And that is why I can talk about this company until the cows come home, and then some more. So I think that is enough for this, what was supposed to be a very short little thank you video for everyone who has subscribed. I am so incredibly grateful for you. It has gone a little bit longer, so if you've made it this far, thank you. And I really appreciate all the shares of these videos. I'm glad that they're helping you. Let me know if there are things that you would like to be covered, topics that you'd like to be covered, because that's how this channel began, was just trying to answer questions for my team, answer questions for my customers and potential customers. And turns out other people found these videos and found them useful as well. And now they are answering questions for many, many thousands of people. And that's an incredible gift and responsibility. All right, guys, my name is Kurt Provost, your guide to all things new skin. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and let's turn it into 20,000 or 100,000, or I don't know how high this can grow, but I'll certainly keep making content if you guys keep having questions. All right, ciao guys.